Hey guys, it's Mstoxishock, and right now I'm going to be doing my 17th Living Doll review on Ember from Series 18. So right now she's wearing all of the stuff she came with. So yeah, first of all she comes with this little witch hat, and it's like folded over on the end and sewn over so it doesn't come back up, sadly. And then there's just like green ribbon and a little plastic silver painted buckle right there. So, and then for her mask, looks like this, very witchy. So, pretty much got like a mole on her nose and a mole on the side of her face, and then she has huge white eyebrows and white hair. And she has like a really evil smile. And when it's on Ember, it's actually really well, like, the masks are pretty well made. They are made with pretty well plastic. And they fit the dolls really well, so their eyes match up practically perfectly. It's so cool. So, her Halloween basket thingy is the third accessory she comes with. And it looks like this. So, it's made with like squishy plastic, and it's just a really cool accessory. And it barely fits in her hand. I know all the little baskets here, the handles kind of need to squeeze it in their hand. So, here's Ember. Yeah. So, just kidding, Ember. So, for her feet, I got mine, like, one of her feet is like, I don't know, I guess they're both pointing in somehow or something, but they look like that. It's really weird. And then she has green and black striped socks that are actually tights. And so for her dress, it's like the same material that the hat was made out of. And it's got silky green material and those little corner things. And then over her dress, she has kind of like a little kind of vest thingy. And it has green ribbon crossing over each other right there. And her hands are extremely burned, as you can see. So, they kind of match her character pretty well. And her sleeves don't go up, so I can't really show you if it like ends or not, but looks like it just gets a little bit more bruised. So, she's long sleeved, and so, yeah. For her face, right here, it's actually detailed. It's actually sticking out, as I think you can see right there. And her teeth, you can actually feel them when you rub your finger over them. And so pretty much half her face is extremely burned, and then half of it is pretty burned, but it's just not as burned as the other half. So, and there's kind of a burn going down her face like this. And her eyes, they're gray with red pupils. They have a little black outline around them, and she has black shading around her eyes. And her hair, yes, she came like this. She got burned, so I'm guessing, just assuming that most of it fell out. So, there's her hair, and she's ball jointed, because she came from Series 18. So, her head is extremely singed. It's practically all red on the back. So, there you go. This is Ember. Now, for her box. There you go. Living Adults Ember. Clear plastic with silver lettering. It's got red-orange tissue paper. And here's her chipboard. I'm going to read it to you guys really fast. Ember. Branding her as a witch was their mistake. Only Ember knew her costume was fake. But the townspeople accused her, bloodied and bruised her, and in the end she was burned at the stake. So, I think all of you guys know, in the olden days, if you were accused of being a witch, you were killed right away. And, so, I guess she was just wearing this costume, and people were like, "Oh my God, she's wearing a witch costume. She must be a witch." So, she got accused, and they bloodied and bruised her. There. And then she was burned at the stake. So, this is Ember. So now, we read her death certificate. Got bent a little bit. Here it is. Alright. I hereby certify that on the 26th day of May 1947, Ember has been pronounced legally deceased. A trick-or-treating our Ember did go, flying on a broom with her black cat in tow, getting her candy by casting a spell, a witch from below the children did yell. She was captured and brought to a judge, who with Halloween he did hold a grudge. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, he declared, and consumed by flames is how poor Ember fared. And it's signed Damon Glonick and Ed Long for 5/26/1947. I'm reading that backwards, so it's kind of hard. So this is Ember. She's actually a really cool doll. My mom doesn't like her, so you know that's okay. So pretty much this is Ember, and so you probably know this, but I got all of Series 18 for $54, and if you split that up into 5, I got her for about 10. So I got her for pretty cheap. She's selling on eBay right now for about $35. I wouldn't pay more than that for her, even though she's pretty cool. I don't really have any major problems with her. It's just, I don't know, she's kind of the goriest doll I've gotten so far. Besides Goria, but you can cover that up with Goria's hat, or put her behind a bunch of people because Goria's kind of short. But, you know, Ember's a whole different story. So, I suggest getting her. She's actually pretty cool. So for my next review, I'm going to be doing Ingrid, and she's also from Series 18. And, so, yeah. Bye guys.